So that is just sheared.
That is just sheared straight off the wheel nut.
Hi guys, Scott here from Outlaw Garage. We have been putting this off for a little while. We're at Tech 9. We're here with our Porsche 930 Turbo. Since we're in Tasmania, we've had an oil leak or a couple of oil leaks with it, which, like I said, we've kind of nursed, put off for a little while, but we are here today to check them out. We're kind of hoping it's not bad. I think it might be the timing case. We had that done a little while ago. I am hoping it's not. We're going to check it out on the hoist. I just genuinely hope this goes well.
Our dirty 930 is about to go on the hoist. We're gonna see how bad this is. Just before we put it on the hoist, we are gonna get this pulled off. So this is the air conditioning, additional air conditioning units that we put on in Dubai. But I think it actually has a leak in this and all the gas came out and this is now flapping and falling off. So we'll get that pulled off and tidied up.
Yeah, it's quite dry on top.
Yeah, the top is dry, which balances the bottom. So top is all clear, no oil leaks at the top. So that means they're all at the bottom.
Okay.
Because before I got the car, it had spent some time with the US Porsche Club and it had traded hands a few times, and I think it had done a reasonable amount of time on track with the upgrades that it had had.
Yeah, it's certainly,
Yeah, she's not rusty.
no, not at all.
It's clean.
It's very clean.
It's amazing how oil does stop things rusting.
Yeah, well, it is a perfect scenario, really.
So that one's a pretty sensible oil leak.
Yeah,
not
I mean,
particularly difficult to get to.
No, my biggest concern is it's coming from up here. So
yeah,
it's
that is
coming along the head
definitely
there.
leaking there.
Yeah, so that's definite leak. But in saying that, that could also be the rocker shaft in the cam box there. So I'll show you what I mean, because I do have a motor apart, so I can explain it a little bit easier. Your cam boxes at the front here are fine. There's no oil leaks coming down the back side of them, so those gaskets are great, which is nice.
And so my timing case looks like...
timing cases are fine. There's no leaks at all coming
because
from
that
there.
was the worry for me. Now I appreciate the other leaks might still be a pain to fix.
But they are, but they're not.
They're not timing case.
It's not timing case, engine fully apart sort of thing where you have to retime everything. It's basically you release the rockers, take the rockers out, and put new seals on the rocker shafts. A lot of the times. People don't put the seals back on the rocker shafts on the early vehicles,
Okay.
and because it came in the later cars, they go, "Oh, well, it doesn't need it." They do.
Yeah.
It's a seal. They came up with it afterwards because of the problems that they had, and this is a classic sort of sign that you get the oil leak in the cam box there coming out, and it will leak down from the inside there. So I'm fairly certain that is going to be where your problem lies. Just because there's lack of oil like pouring over the rest of it, it's all around that cam box area, which I will certainly be able to show you on
We'll
the
have
other.
a look
the
at
other
an
one.
engine on a bench. Then.
Yes, I have one totally stripped apart at the moment. So
One ready and available.
any
Because that
given
one
week.
did worry me, that one up there. But
Yeah, see, I can see it at the back there, but once again, where that cam box sits, it can be just the seals like leaking down.
Yeah.
So which I will show you, but overall it's very clean, very
yeah, it's dry. It's just that I've always been used to it not leaking.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we got a couple of leaks in Tassie, and I was like, oh.
What we have is here. It's your cam box.
Yep.
And through here is where your rocker shafts go. In early motors from factory, they have no rocker shaft seals at all. Okay, so there's your rocker shaft, your rocker. It all just sits in there nicely and does its thing. What happens is, over time, you have that rocker shaft. The oil builds up and it just starts to leak past and comes out these holes at the top and the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's in every gallery here that it will pull oil until it makes its way out the bottom. And that's what I'm probably seeing on your vehicle at the moment, is the oil coming down. And as you can see, it's only sealed on these sections here. So the oil can pass down,
Yep.
but it won't come out. And it'll only come out these end ones on the front or the back, but it can just be sitting there pooling. Okay. So that early rocker shaft will then have these seals fitted to it, which will resolve the problem.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. So then you actually have a seal
Yeah.
that you can reliably say it's not going to leak there anymore.
Yeah. That is a blinding result, because I did think, oh my God, it's going to be horrendous. And that is far from where we're at.
Yeah. It's a lot better scenario than what you were thinking of cam timings and things like that. So
It is a lot
Yeah.
better. Turbo's dry. Everything else looks like it's dry. It looks like you said, it's been fixed with aircraft glue.
Yes.
So,
and I'm not going to have to pull that
It
apart
is now.
and try and clean all that aircraft glue off, thankfully. I'll make sure I have an apprentice when I get that job from you.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. I think we can see there. I won't be pointing because I've got a light in one hand and there, but it's leaking. We're going to do top and bottom,
Yes.
because the top appears to be leaking down the back there. So we'll get the top and bottom done, and then we would have had the timing chain case done at some point in the past, and then there we go. We'll have these and it won't be leaking. Tighten this up with a little bit of a spanner, see if we can get that in focus, and then we shouldn't have any leaks.
It'll be dry again.
That's going to be a good result. All right, so we've got a good result with the oil leaks. Engine out, but that just makes their job a whole lot easier. We are going to check the brakes. I think the discs were a little bit thin.
One thing I do say, steel wheel nuts. If you're going to have a bit of fun in your Porsche, and you don't mind going at a bit of pace, have steel wheel nuts put on your vehicle. The aluminium ones will actually pull the threads.
Ah, okay.
So steel wheel nuts is the way to go.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
Here's a demonstration of why we put steel wheel nuts on, because the
So that is just sheared.
that is just sheared straight off the wheel nut.
Look at that. That might be a problem to solve.
That's a whole saw job.
Yeah.
That's the only way we're going to be able to get that.
Pig of a job. Reasonably fresh tyres, and the brakes actually still look pretty good from when I had them overhauled many moons ago. Look good, but I wonder how thin. They've got a bit of a lip on them.
We'll get a vernier and
Yeah. They might be a little bit thin. I thought the video was going to be a
oil leak.
my oil leak video, not I can't get my oil nuts off video. So good collection. These ones were loose and could have fallen off, and the ones at the front were so tight that they were never ever going to come off. Let's see.
At least you would have still had steering.
Yeah. Just dragged the rear wheel across the road. I got it. There's a bit of a lip. How's that one?
They're a little lippy, but we'll get a measurement on them. I don't think they're that bad.
It's the moment of truth. You can measure that back covering plate. Just for an extra bit of width.
We're good.
2655 is actually pretty good, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's great.
Because what's minimum thickness? 20?
24, I think, on the
24.
turbos.
So 26 is brilliant.
Yeah, there's plenty of disc on there.
Wow.
Plenty of disc.
Look at this. We might be winning the lottery. This, very rarely do videos go like
You're going to
this.
spend more in wheel nuts.
Kind of hoping if one back one's good, the other one is.
Well, usually yes. Just under 27.
That's good as well.
That's fine. Perfect.
If this is good, I'm just going to have to skip around the workshop. very, very rarely.
Would you like me to get that on film too? Has everyone seen Scott skip? And we have 30.42. I think 28's.
28's minimum.
Yeah.
And then that's 30.
Yep.
I'm just checking the tyres. Yeah, they've got a funny wear, haven't they?
Yeah.
That is a little odd. Because they're
very
3 years old.
Okay. And there's plenty of tread still left on them.
Yeah.
But saying they're 3 years old, what year is the tyre?
Manufactured. Yeah, I'm not sure.
19. There you go.
Yeah.
So that's where, that's the bit you need to look at when you're purchasing tyres. Is you may buy them in 22, but they could be sitting there for 2-3 years.
Yeah, and that's an age crack.
That's definitely an age crack. I've seen it day in, day out. So whenever purchasing tyres, have a look.
Yeah, I missed that.
That's the number you
I
really
missed that.
want to
So I
be
might be
looking at.
calling Pete to get a new set of tyres.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. We've finished with Matt here at Tech 9. We've had a really good day, and I am absolutely gobsmacked and surprised because videos don't normally turn out like this. So we've got a few oil leaks, which not timing case problems. We're going to pop down here next time when the engine is out so we can take a bit of a closer look. The brakes are good. There's a collection of good news about our 930. So stay tuned. We're going to catch up with it when the engine is out. Give the video a big thumbs up. I am just chuffed to bits. Subscribe. See you later, guys. Bye.